Welcome to Module 11, the review and revision process. In the high-stakes world of bid management, the journey to a winning bid is not complete with the writing phase. The review and revision process is a critical, iterative stage that serves as the crucible, where your proposal is rigorously tested, refined, and ultimately transformed into a polished and persuasive document. This module will explore a holistic framework for ensuring a high-quality bid, drawing upon insights from quality management, communication theory, and organizational learning to maximize its persuasiveness, accuracy, and overall impact. Participants will be able to implement a multi-stage review process to ensure a high-quality, compliant, and persuasive proposal. We'll learn to develop effective review checklists and feedback mechanisms to guide reviewers and capture their insights. We'll understand how to incorporate feedback and make necessary revisions to enhance proposal quality and win probability. We'll master the process of ensuring compliance and accuracy throughout the entire bid lifecycle. We'll be able to apply the principles of quality management and organizational learning to refine your review process. Implementing a multi-stage review process. The Crucible of Quality. Welcome to Lecture 11.1. In the high-stakes arena of bid management, the implementation of a robust, multi-stage review process serves as a critical safeguard, ensuring that your final submission is not only compliant and compelling, but also strategically aligned and commercially sound. It's the crucible where your proposal is refined and perfected. The imperative of rigorous review. Relying on a single review, or no formal review at all, significantly increases the risk of errors, inconsistencies, and missed opportunities. A multi-stage review process mitigates these risks by providing improved proposal quality. Multiple reviews from different perspectives identify errors and inconsistencies. Enhanced strategic alignment. Commercial and executive reviews ensure the solution aligns with the overall business strategy. Stronger commercial viability reviews focus on pricing, terms, and profitability. Executive oversight and buy-in. Executive reviews provide a final check for strategic alignment and endorsement. Reduced risk of non-compliance reviews ensure that all mandatory requirements of the RFP are addressed. Increased win probability by addressing potential weaknesses. A robust review process directly contributes to a higher win rate. A framework for a multi-stage review process. The multi-stage review process is a traditional and highly effective framework commonly used across various industries, especially for large corporate or commercial bids. The review phases are defined by their functional purpose and the internal stakeholders involved. Each phase focuses on a specific aspect of the proposal to ensure it is accurate, viable, and strategically sound. Phase 1. Subject Matter Expert Review. This is the first comprehensive review, conducted after the initial technical and solution-related sections of the proposal are drafted. This phase brings in the technical specialists and domain experts to scrutinize the content. The team's focus is on technical accuracy, feasibility, and alignment with the client's technical requirements. The goal is to ensure the proposed solution is correct, innovative, and can be realistically delivered. Phase 2. Commercial Review. This review occurs after the technical content has been refined. It shifts the focus from the solution itself to the financial and contractual aspects of the bid. The team, typically comprised of sales, finance, and legal personnel, focuses on commercial viability, pricing strategy, profitability, and compliance with commercial terms. The goal is to ensure the bid is financially sound, competitive, and aligns with the company's business objectives. Phase 3. Executive Review. This is the final, high-level review conducted when the proposal is in its near-final form. Senior leadership and executive sponsors assess the overall bid. Their focus is on strategic alignment, overall messaging, and the final approval before submission. The goal is to confirm that the proposal tells a compelling story, its value proposition is clear, and the bid is a strategic fit for the company. This phase serves as the ultimate gatekeeper for a successful bid. The Color Team Review Model. This is a well-known and highly structured approach, particularly in sectors like government contracting and large-scale IT projects. Instead of reviewing by business function, the reviews are separated by purpose and are often named by color. Each color team is a cross-functional group that evaluates the proposal at a specific stage of its development. Blue Team Review. Outline, Plan Review. This is an early-stage review. It focuses on the bid's strategic plan and outline before the main writing begins. The team checks for clarity on the win themes, competitor analysis, and whether the proposed solution addresses all client requirements. The goal is to identify gaps and get the strategy right from the start. Pink Team Review, Draft Content Review. This review happens when the first full draft of the proposal content is ready. The team checks that the proposal is compliant, complete, and that the key messages and win themes are being effectively communicated. They verify that the content is accurate and addresses all sections of the RFP. Red Team Review, Final Review. This is a critical, near-final review. The red team reads the proposal as if they were the client's evaluators. Their focus is on the proposal's persuasiveness and clarity from the customer's perspective. They ask questions like, does this proposal tell a compelling story? And, is the value proposition clear? This is where subjective feedback is highly valued. Gold Team Review, Executive Sign-Off. This is the final management level review to ensure strategic alignment and grant final approval before submission. White Glove Review, Final Edit. This final, meticulous review is done just before submission. The team checks for all final details: grammar, spelling, formatting, graphics, and page numbering to ensure a polished and professional document. The Phase Gate Review Process. This framework is less about a single proposal review and more about a project management methodology that uses a series of checkpoints, or gates, throughout the entire bid lifecycle. At each gate, a decision is made to either go, proceed to the next phase, drop, stop the project, or rework, go back and fix issues. This approach is highly effective for managing risk and ensuring resources are not wasted on a bid that is unlikely to succeed. A typical phase gate process might include: Gate 1, Opportunity Assessment. A high-level review of the opportunity's viability. Is it a strategic fit for the company? Do we have a strong chance of winning? This is a formal bid or no bid decision point. If the answer is yes, we move to the next phase, feasibility. If no, the opportunity is dropped. Gate 2, Solution Review. The solution is reviewed in detail. Is it technically feasible? Are the financial projections sound? Is it competitive? The decision here is to approve the solution, send it back for reevaluation, or drop the bid. Gate 3, Draft Review. A comprehensive review of the proposal draft, similar to a Pink Team Review. This gate checks for compliance, completeness, and persuasiveness. It determines if the project is ready to move into the testing phase, signifying confidence in the solution and proposal quality, or if it needs more adjustments. In some cases, when the parameters change drastically, the deal might be dropped. Gate 4, Final Approval, is the final and often most critical gate, occurring after the testing phase, just before final approval and potential submission. This is the absolute final go or no-go decision to proceed with the bid submission or product launch. Comparing proposal review frameworks. When to use which framework? Choose the multi-stage process when your organization's structure is aligned with departmental silos. It's a natural fit for getting sign-off from all key business units. This method is effective for maintaining control and ensuring all aspects of the bid are approved by the right teams. Choose the color team model when you need a highly objective and structured review. This framework is particularly well suited for formal government contracts and large competitive bids, where a lack of objectivity can be a deciding factor. It provides a fresh pair of eyes that can identify weaknesses and improve the proposal's persuasiveness. Choose the phase gate process when you need to be strategic about your resource allocation. This is less about the proposal's content and more about the bid as a project. It is perfect for high-risk, high-cost projects, where the cost of a mistake is substantial. By implementing a series of gates, you can prevent significant investment in a bid that is not worth the risk. Complementary review methods. While we've discussed comprehensive review frameworks like the multi-stage, color team, and phase gate models, it's crucial to understand that these can be significantly strengthened by integrating other, more specialized review methods. These complementary approaches are designed to enhance specific aspects of your proposal, allowing you to fine-tune quality, focus on client needs, and ensure absolute compliance. Let's start with peer reviews. The purpose of a peer review is straightforward yet incredibly valuable: to catch errors and inconsistencies early in the writing process. This often happens even before a formal Pink Team or SME review. It's a lower-stakes environment where colleagues, often fellow writers or subject matter experts from the bid team, provide initial feedback. What is reviewed in a peer review typically includes clarity. Is the language easy to understand for the target audience? Does it flow logically? For instance, if a technical expert reviews another section, they might flag jargon that's too opaque for a business audience. Consistency. Is the tone, terminology, and messaging consistent across different sections, especially when multiple authors are involved? Are we calling the project Project X everywhere? Or does it sometimes slip to the X initiative? Accuracy. Are there any obvious factual mistakes, numerical errors, or typos? These are the basic but critical errors that are easier to fix when caught early. The benefits of conducting peer reviews are numerous. It fosters collaboration among the bid team members, encouraging a shared ownership of the proposal's quality. More importantly, it significantly improves content quality before more formal and time-intensive reviews begin. By fixing these smaller issues early, you free up the more senior reviewers to focus on strategy and high-level content, rather than basic proofreading. Next, we have customer-focused reviews. This method is all about empathy and perspective taking. Its purpose is to ensure the proposal truly resonates with the client's specific needs, priorities, and unique pain points. It's about moving beyond simply listing your capabilities and demonstrating that you deeply understand their world. How it works is quite distinct. A dedicated review team, which might include seasoned sales professionals, business development leads, or even external consultants with deep client knowledge, assesses the proposal as if they were the client. They adopt the client's mindset, often literally sitting in a room and asking critical questions from that perspective. These key questions guide their review. Does this proposal directly address our specific pain points? Does it acknowledge the challenges we outlined in the RFP? Is the value proposition clear and compelling to us? Are you telling us how we will benefit, or just what you offer? Ultimately, why is this the best solution for our business? Does it speak to our strategic objectives, not just technical requirements? The benefits of this type of review are transformative. It helps to shift the proposal from being a technical document or a capability statement into a client-centric, persuasive sales tool. It ensures your message truly lands with the decision makers and evaluators, increasing your chances of success. Finally, let's discuss compliance-only reviews. This method might sound less glamorous, but it is absolutely critical, as non-compliance is one of the quickest ways to be disqualified, regardless of how good your solution is. The purpose of this review is singular: to guarantee that every single requirement in the request for proposal (RFP) has been addressed explicitly and correctly. This is a pass/fail assessment. How it works is highly methodical. A dedicated person or a specialized team, often using a comprehensive compliance matrix, methodically checks off each item specified in the RFP. They are not looking at persuasiveness or technical brilliance. They are looking purely at whether you met the rules. Their key focus includes mandatory requirements. Have all the must-haves, shall statements, or mandatory conditions been explicitly met and referenced? Did we include the signed affidavit? Did we provide 3 years of audited financials if requested? Section, naming, and order. Are all required sections and appendices present, and are they in the exact order specified by the RFP? Some clients are very particular about this. Formatting rules. Does the proposal adhere to all specific formatting rules, such as font type and size, margin requirements, page limits, and file naming conventions? A proposal exceeding the page limit by even 1 page can lead to immediate disqualification. The benefits of a rigorous compliance-only review are immense. It drastically reduces the risk of disqualification due to a technicality, a heartbreaking outcome, after weeks of hard work. This focused review saves the entire team from all too common errors that can cost you the bid, ensuring that your valuable content even gets a chance to be evaluated. Key takeaways: fostering a culture of quality. We've covered a variety of review methods, from the structured multi-stage and color team models to the risk-focused phase-gate process and specialized approaches like peer, customer-focused, and compliance-only reviews. Now let's bring it all together with some key takeaways, focusing on how these methods collectively foster what we call a culture of quality within your bid management operations. The main message here is clear. Integrating diverse review methods builds a robust bid management ecosystem that not only drives excellence in your proposals, but, crucially, increases your win rates. Let's break this down into a few core points. Layered assurance. The first takeaway is that no single review method is sufficient on its own. The most successful bid organizations don't rely on just one. Instead, they employ a layered approach. This means strategically combining early-stage peer reviews, in-depth functional checks, objective third-party perspectives from color teams, and meticulous compliance audits. Each layer acts as a safety net, catching different types of issues and strengthening the proposal progressively. Strategic versus tactical. It's vital to understand when to apply different types of reviews. We differentiate between strategic gates, like those in the phase gate process, which are for macro go or no-go decisions and resource allocation, versus tactical content reviews, such as multi-stage, color team, or peer reviews, which focus on detailed improvements to the proposal itself. Both are essential, but they serve different purposes at different points in the bid lifecycle. Client centricity is paramount. Regardless of the review method, the ultimate goal is always to win the client's business. Therefore, reviews must always loop back to the client. Methods like customer-focused reviews are critical because they ensure your message truly resonates and directly addresses their specific needs and pain points. This approach helps prevent an inside-out perspective, where you talk too much about yourselves, and instead promotes an outside-in view that focuses on the client. Non-negotiable compliance. This cannot be stressed enough. Compliance-only reviews are not optional. They are a fundamental, non-negotiable gate. A brilliant proposal that fails to meet a mandatory requirement, perhaps it's late or it exceeds a page limit, is a lost bid. It's a waste of all the effort put into the other review stages. You must always clear this hurdle. Continuous improvement. Every single review, whether it's a peer review catching a minor typo or an executive review refining the overarching strategy, is an invaluable opportunity. It's a chance for the team and the organization to learn, adapt, and improve not just that specific proposal, but also future bid processes. This cultivates a proactive mindset of striving for perfection and refining your win factory. Collaboration and accountability. Finally, effective reviews are inherently collaborative. They necessitate clear roles and responsibilities, shared ownership, and open communication among all stakeholders. They are a team sport, not isolated events where one person dictates changes. Successful review processes build stronger, more cohesive bid teams. In conclusion, these diverse review methods aren't just a series of procedural steps in bid management. They are integral components of a proactive, quality-driven culture. This culture is what ultimately delivers consistently excellent winning proposals, driving sustained growth and success for your organization.